Check my audio sources. Hi, everybody! We're back!
Hi, Dr. Chris.
We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Is that what we're doing?
I think so.
Today only.
Yeah, probably. Welcome to Zeitgeist, the Gears of Revolution, the Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition campaign. I'm your Dungeon Master, Redbeard, and with me, as usual, is this bottle of whiskey.
It's always there?
We're very annoying players.
Also with
Speak
me
for
is
yourself.
James playing Ilferi.
Yar! I don't have any booze, but I am a little high, so it's fine.
Dan playing Jack.
Can we hurry this up? I'm gonna start Baldur's Gate 3.
Catherine playing Mina.
Hi, I'm drinking Buffalo Trace.
Carter playing Koku.
I'm tired and forgot to look up a fun fact for this week.
Oh no.
That's a fun fact. Bill is playing
Damn it.
Aloysia.
I got called Euro trash at a Waffle House.
I'm
Accurate.
not surprised.
That's, yeah.
How many
That's
scarves
so
were you wearing?
fucking accurate.
Like, you should use that one in Two Truths and a Lie, man. Like, that's... Yeah.
I was leaving, and you know, their Waffle Houses, they have the little antechamber. I was on the exterior door. I was walking out, and a guy had just gotten out of his pickup and was about to walk in, so I held the door for him, and he said thanks. I said, have a good day, and then he asked, and then he said to me, are you from Europe? And I said, no, huh, never seen a scarf outside of Europe.
I think that was the most polite way he could call you a slur.
He was very southern about it. He was very southern about it. But we all agree he called me Euro trash.
That was his way of saying a slur without saying
Yeah.
a slur.
You one of those queer Europeans.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
You one of them Eurosexuals?
Right. First session back in 8 weeks. Gonna be a little punchy. So, does anybody remember what happened last time on...
I got a net
Oh,
from my
no.
dude with a hat.
Okay.
No, I do remember most of it.
Wait, was the last one we did with the little intro? Or did we
Yeah.
do one after?
Yeah.
Nope.
Jeez.
I think it was the intro was the last one we did.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
We
I
technically
mean-
haven't even set foot in Chrysalir yet.
Correct.
We're on the boat.
Yep.
We're about to get on the boat to get off the
No.
boat.
No,
We
we're
are
on the boat. We're on the boat.
Okay.
According to my notes, meeting with Governor Stanfield. His back hurts. Cauldron Hill fluctuating. Two constables dead. Docker riots. Uptick in shipwreck.
Shipwreck
We
and
got
Ares.
on the boat.
Yeah.
Because I remember talking to the guy.
And Pemberton is
Pemberton's
gone.
identity has gotten
In-
out.
Industrial vacuum.
Archfey suck is my next note.
That's
Uh-huh.
just true.
Yeah.
Always.
Leon left.
And then we had a
Spring
rap
20.
battle with a Fae.
Yep. Crew noticed he was sad.
Y'all failed a rap battle with a Fae before I even got a chance to join in.
Yep.
Not my fault. I passed.
I
You failed.
Joe
must have.
Hobner is underlined.
Joe Hobner is your contact.
Point of contact. Yeah, there we go. Former friend of
Yeah.
Joe.
He's there under the guise of imports exports.
Import business in Chrysler.
Mary Chrysler.
Mary Chrysler.
Yeah, so you got a briefing to go and track down Leon Kotal, the Steel Shaper.
Yes.
He escaped after the encounter inside the mountain. You have a dossier with the details as far as what the Risiri investigation has been able to turn up of his trail, which led to Elias Primos, the capital city of Chrysalir. And you guys packed up and got geared out to go try to find him. You ran into some business with the Fae on the way. Had a bit of an encounter with Lady Bashella.
They are just the nosiest neighbors.
Copper Hat stepped in and for some reason seemed to believe that you were going to be needing something for carrying bodies around in the near future.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a pretty good assumption, honestly.
With us? Yes.
Entrusted you with a is it called?
Let me. It's on my character sheet.
Do you care if I smoke the rest of that cookie dough?
Consume it right now.
Yeah.
That's not smoking, but yes.
Anyway, it's like a wadded up spider web that you can hide things in magically.
Yeah.
Like a
The absurdist web.
Yeah. It's like a bag of holding, but also preserves dead bodies. And you got a rune inscripted thing for your ship that will let it phase between worlds.
Neat.
Man, I'm sure glad we picked this boat. It's so great.
And you got
Our other boat would have had that too.
No, I don't think it would have worked.
Wah.
yeah, the Fey magic definitely wouldn't have worked on the Fey ship.
Yeah.
It would have like kind of resignated.
I know it's like counterintuitive, but it's how it goes.
It's like how you can't wear 2 rings in the same hand.
Yeah.
Speaking of 2 rings, you also got 2 rings that are linked together that will allow you to communicate between realms or facilitate the communication through other means.
It
And do
removes
lame magic tricks.
that percentage chance of failure for some communication stuff.
Yeah. Which, well, we looked up some of the rules after last session, and I think it was more of an issue in 4th edition.
Yeah, it's like a 10% fail chance in this edition. But it's still nice to not have that because you don't get to know if it fails or not.
Fair enough. And then with that, we're on our way to Las Primos. So you guys arrive on the docks.
My God, what is this strange new land?
So you notice among the many human dock workers, there are a few orcs or half orcs, and Eloisha would be aware that this is a pretty common. It's pretty common for barons to work in Crystallier. The working conditions are bad. It's easy to find work. So baron migrant workers are not unusual here. And then I think fairies passive perception.
It's high.
Yeah.
Good. Does anyone else have a 17 passive perception?
No.
I
I don't even think I have.
I don't think mine's.
I have a
really
10
that high.
passive perception.
So Ilferi, you notice, or insight, actually, if you pass insight, 17, you guess this as well. Ilferi, you notice.
my passive perception 16.
There's a.
Oh, for the record, my passive perception is 24.
Jesus.
Well, I have +9 perception, and then I have advantage on perception, which gives me a +5 to my passive perception.
Advantage on perception gives you a +5 to passive perception.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never knew that.
Neither did I.
All right. So yeah, you definitely notice this one particular kobold seems to be watching you as you're docking the ship.
I'm just gonna watch him back.
He's like not working. He's just kind of looking around, and in particular is looking at you guys right now.
Everyone's guns are in. I'm not saying this like as we're getting on dock, but like beforehand, everyone's guns have gone in the web.
Mine are being held by Aloysia.
Yes, I put my gun in the web.
In one of their weird, gross mouth
Question.
things, I think.
I can pull my gun to me, or can I pull my gun to me, or does it just appear there?
It appears there.
Cool. Does that work when it's in the bag?
Oh, is this for your...
Yeah, my Eldritch Knight thing. Yeah.
I also can't see your Philip right now, in case...
It needs to be on the same plane of existence, and this is technically extraplanar.
A demi-plane, yeah.
Lame.
But if I open it up, you'll be able to call it that way, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Cool.
I'll allow it.
I'm good with it.
Can anyone else see Philip?
Nope.
No.
I cannot.
No.
Yeah, let me just double check the Certus web. Yeah, it's an extra dimensional space. But I think it makes sense if you were to open it as if you were retrieving it. Then
Can you open it? I thought you had to like put your arm in it.
No, it can spread out, but you have to like know where you're spreading to. Hold on, I had the description just a second ago.
These things you push into the web, you can only retrieve items you know are inside. And it normally takes 2 rounds to remove something.
I mean, I figure if I take an interact with object action to open it, that's equivalent enough, right? Like, if there's action economy being spent to get the gun in a position where it's touching our dimension.
Yeah, I think I think I'll allow that for this particular interaction.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna... I don't want to, like, tell anyone because he might notice me telling someone. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him. I'll get off the boat last.
Yeah, so he's, like, subtly, you know, it's not super blatant that it's just like out in the open, just like clear space between you and him, but then he shifts his focus around to other things and you know, tries to look not too obvious, but you can definitely tell that he's watching you. And yeah, as you if you're assuming docking the ship, you know, there's probably like a port authority where you register and fill out documentation, things like that.
Yeah.
Docking fee, etc., etc. And of course, there's reminders like as you leave from the dock into the city proper, like about the laws of the city, including the firearm law.
That sign won't stop me because I can't read.
So yeah, that's it's up to you guys where you want to try to go first in the city.
What was our goal here again?
We're trying to make our way. Aren't we trying to make our way from Ales Primos to up into Dracker into, like, wasn't it Merksk?
You don't know where he is.
You don't know?
That's what you're trying to figure out. You're trying to follow his trail.
Gotcha.
Cool.
This is the last place that you know where he was. The letter that you got said he was somewhere in Dracker, but
we don't know where. Gotcha.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to the dockmaster. And ask him, my good sir, you know where there's any nice place to rest your head around here?
Ah, yes, there's a lovely inn just down the way here if you'd like to stay by the docks. Up by the cathedral there's also some lovely places if you're spending a bit more coin. Depends on what we're looking for here, but there's lots of lovely places in the town.
All right, thank you. And then I'm going to go over to one of the half-orc dock hands, and I'm going to, or a group of them, and I'm going to offer them some cigs and just ask if they've seen anybody interesting coming into town lately.
Give me a like a persuasion.
Cool. I am terrible at those. Yeah, I got a 10. So I got a 9.
I was about to ask, does your I couldn't remember if your background had anything, but I don't think that was the one you had, right?
No,
He's the war veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes the cigarette, stuffs it in a pocket for later. I see all sorts of weird stuff here, stranger.
Any God, what's the race of the guy we're looking for?
I think he's a human.
Any humans around?
Yeah. Fair enough. Good luck with the shift.
Thank you kindly.
He's definitely in this city. We're rescuing him from here and then bringing him to Dracker.
I thought he was in Dracker and we're trying to find Leon to get to him.
Who's Leon?
I don't know. I have find Leon written on my sheet.
Leon Paul.
Yeah.
The Steel Shaper.
The what?
The Steel Shaper?
Steel Shaper, okay.
Who did you think we were?
We're looking for Grappa.
Yes.
In the end.
Grappa is inside of Leon Catal.
He's writing in his brain.
Right.
Grappa's,
Okay.
Grappa's
I
body
got
is
it.
gone.
I got it. No,
Yeah.
I know Grappa's body is gone. It was the missing piece was I couldn't remember whose body he was in.
Oh, okay. So Alexander Grappa, the mind maker, managed to make his mind into Leon Catal. Leon Catal seems unaware of this, so Grappa is able to be conscious in a few hours while Catal thinks that he's sleeping. And that's how he managed to get a letter out to you.
Oh, right. And that is why I have a scrying bird bath.
Yes.
Because I was going to try and scry on him.
Yes,
But I
that's
think we were-
why.
But I think we were told that he can't be scryed on. Like they've tried and failed.
That is something that Delph told you,
Right.
but you have not done so yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well give it a shot. And I have it
that.
prepared right now. So, yeah, once we find a place to stay, I will probably take care of that.
I like the sound of the dockside inn personally.
Yeah, I like it. It's low profile.
Far
It's
from the
probably
cathedral.
cheaper. Well, you got a problem with the religion?
Only because it has a problem with me.
I mean, a lot of people have problems with you. Is there a specific one?
Mass murder of a culture.
You did?
No, they did.
Yeah. I could see why that'd be off-putting.
Yeah. No.
Well, I can't judge for it.
The way you said it was funny.
Yeah. There's bad family history in that direction. So yes, I would personally like to stay on the docks.
Now, when you say family, do you mean?
Not that one. If it's what I think you're talking about. that was interesting.
Either way, we have a job to do. Your personal history is irrelevant.
I don't think that's true with this group, from what I've experienced. So why don't we start asking?
Are you going to hold your shit together, or are you going to leave? Those are your options.
Yeah, I'm going to go start asking around at inns and checking for names. Thank you. And yeah, I think my first thought is start checking inns, seeing if there's any information about where Leon may have stayed while he was in town, if he did stay at a public house.
Koku, you going to be this antagonistic the whole time they're here?
Bringing them was a mistake. They're going to get us killed, they're going to get us found, and they're going to destroy the world by proxy.
Okay. Can you keep your shit in check and do your damn job?
At what point have I not? Thank you.
While they were having this kind of commotion, and probably that Kobald was probably focused on them having their little altercation, I want to try and sneak up on him.
Okay.
You should tickle him.
Give me a stealth check.
Sure. I'm gonna give myself what's it called?
That's a bad trace.
Oh yes, I'll do that. No, I was trying to think of Sky Seer's Blessing.
I thought it was gonna be guidance.
I do also.
Why not all of the above?
It is all of the above.
You just gotta press Y a few times.
It's raining buffs.
Party creep is fun.
Especially when I do it all myself. So stealth is plus 10 and a d4. I also said that I would use my Sky Seer's Blessing, so that one doesn't count.
Oh man,
I mean,
I was hoping for a 2 so bad.
So that's in. Wait.
That is a 22.
Okay. So you're casting Pass Without Trace.
Yes.
Would you like to do that subtly?
Sure.
Cool.
Well, people know I cast a spell. If still gotta know magic to discern what I did. I didn't have to say any words. It came from the staff.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a command word. But anyways, cast Pass Without Trace, and then sneak up on the guy with a 22.
Okay. So you kind of dip into a crowd and kind of follow it to behind.
What the fuck was that?
Follow it to behind where he was watching from, and you are now behind him.
I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and you're like, "Hey,
Here's what's that? Oh, hey,
what?
French.
What were you looking for?"
I'm just watching my buddies down there working. Hey guys,
I'm gonna insight check that.
What? Why wouldn't you trust that? Oh no!
This Kobald is smashed.
Oh. Are his eyes looking in the same direction most of the time?
Oh no.
Oh no. So I thought he was looking at me, but really it was just an eye drifting.
Probably.
There's people around, right?
You're a bird. That's pretty cool.
There are other people around that are like working and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. I push him in the water. Someone will get him out.
That's a murder.
Wow! William! A couple other workers like look over and like run over to like help him.
I see our
Throw him a
international
line.
relations are starting swimmingly as always.
I see what you did there. No, you need to sober up. Also, he was possibly spying on us.
Do you have a habit of pushing drunks into the water?
Drunks that also spy on us? You know what? I could make it a habit.
Everyone's so prickly tonight. Jeez.
I'm not.
And yet, I'm in a better mood than normal.
All right. So, do we have a plan of attack here? You guys have the name of Delph's contact here. And you
Joe
have the
Hobbert.
information in the dossier about what you know of
Oh, okay.
how Kobald got here, or how he left Reeser anyway.
I'm just showing the people what they want.
Chris?
Yeah.
I have Newt Para written down. Does that ring any bells for you, or is this just gibberish on my sheet?
Para?
Knutpara. With a little
Gazoon
dot
type.
over the U. Like the little two dots. That's an U-dot, right?
That does
Yeah.
sound familiar.
Okay. If it comes up.
I definitely had a note about it.
Yeah.
Chris,
Sorry,
I wrote.
Chris.
I think that was where the letter said it was mentioned in the letter.
Okay.
Chris, I wrote Grogaroth the All-Consuming. Does that mean anything? Okay.
Yeah, Newt Para is in the second to last paragraph of the letter.
Gotcha, yeah.
Thereafter, I left to go to northern Drakkar to a glacier that centuries ago covered the city known as Newt Para.
Right.
And I think you did a history check and knew something about it.
I want to say ice giants and undead titans.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, but we don't know where it is.
Not exactly.
Yeah. I want to say somewhere in the Shawl Mountains, but that's a very large piece of real estate.
But that's also where Grappa said he wants to go, but
gotcha.
you don't know where he is now.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Where did you say you had put the information? You said you had put the information in our dossier.
Oh,
Somewhere.
maybe I didn't. I might have read it out. I might not have. I can read it again.
Yes, please.
On spring 14, after the Colossus broke free, Leon uses shield shaping to shape a path for himself out of the facility, and closed it behind him so no one could follow him. He made his way to the North Shore, where he called upon a Denarin named Jacques Lebrain.
Jacques Lebrun.
Jacques.
JACQESLEBRAYN. who ferried Leon on his private yacht, along with other ships that were leaving the Flint Harbor in the chaos. On the ship called Cold Vessel. It was carrying Risuri fruit to Chrysalier. And he was dropped off in Elias Primos on the 20th of spring. The crew remember him distinctly, particularly that he seemed quite disappointed that they had no wine on board.
And what's... wait, I can just pull up the calendar. How do I pull up the calendar? It is autumn 7th, so that was quite a while ago. Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah. Months or seasons or...
Yeah. So, yeah. So, honestly, any trail here is going to be could be pretty darn cold. So,
well,
yeah.
we can check some wine shops.
True. Though he may have just gotten that at the closest bar, which might be the Docker bar. But then there's also, do we know where we're supposed to find this Joe Hopner? Do we have a location for them as a contact?
You have an address.
Okay. Then do we want to go there
Do that
first?
in the future.
Yeah, we might as well talk to him before we find a place to lodge. Maybe he knows some, maybe the information he gives us will dictate where we need to stay.
What time is it?
It could be any time you want, really, because you pulled in the ship. Actually, it's probably a few days, because I don't think I did the time for sailing, or did I? No, it started on the 1st, so yeah, it's about the 7th. Like, it could be late evening on the 6th, or it could be any time on the 7th.
Okay, cool.
I think I'd pull in morning on the 7th.
Yeah.
That way we have all day.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
that
Yeah, let's
sounds
go talk to this guy. More information is always a good thing. Until it's not.
So you find the address on
Hail a cab?
Cargo Street.
Okay. Love it.
No.
And
Cargo Road.
Cargo Street as well?
Cargo Space?
Cargo Highway.
No, Cargo Road.
Cargo Fast.
Cargo Jones.
Cargo Shorts?
Cargo Burr.
And you find a shop front with a sign out front that says Hobner's Imports. It's like in a relatively sparsely dense neighborhood, but it's not too crowded right now.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess head in the front door.
Does the place look like it's about to explode?
Give me some sort of check for explosions check.
Cool. I'm gonna roll.
I could see it if it's about to explode. 18.
It is not. Yep, still not exploding.
You know, I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if it's gonna explode magically.
I'm just gonna head inside.
10.
It is not currently exploding magically.
Awesome.
All right. All right. Inside, there's a counter. A man behind the desk. He's wearing like a red suit and bowler hat. And there seem to be just like ledgers and scrolls and some diagrams of like shipping containers and all sorts of like paraphernalia that you would expect for a shipping business. Ah, hello, welcome. How can I help you?
We're looking for a Joe Hopner.
Ah, that'd be me. At your service, he says, tipping off his bowler hat.
Glad to meet you, Joe. I believe we've got a mutual friend who sent us over here to meet you.
Ah, do we then?
Business out of Flint.
Ah, I see, he says, winking. Well, why don't you just, take a seat at the table over there and we'll talk logistics.
Should I get the door so we're not interrupted?
Please do.
I'll do an arcane lock on the front door for the 6 of us.
He walks over to a cupboard, rifles around for a minute. I know it's a bit early, but wine, liquor, just water?
Just water.
I've never said no to liquor.
Jug. Grabs another jug.
I miss wine.
He literally offered it to you. Odd wine.
I can't have it.
Grabs a third jug. Couple glasses, walks over to the table. Pours a shot of one liquor, a glass of wine, and 3 glasses of water.
Also, 1 liquor, please.
Another runs back over to the shelf, grabs another liquor glass. Pours it. It looks like a whiskey of some sort. The wine is red wine. So, over for Flint, you say?
Just made port.
And what exactly are you needing from old Joe here?
Well, I think there's someone we want to do business with that's moved up into Drakkar. A man named Leon.
Not
wait.
Uncommon name.
Actually, wait 1 moment. I'll also do. Oh, where'd the spell go? Where did the spell go? It's not a 5th level. It's 4th level. I had to do this last time too. Oh wait, there it is. It's just under a different name. Hit this button for this shop, or at least this front area that I can see.
Oh, okay. So it prevents
prevents divination from happening, and no one can hear and also listen at the door.
Okay, cool.
We also can't teleport in the room, but nothing can teleport in or out of the space as well.
Okay.
So, okay. We can set innuendo on the shelf.
But what? I get what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't catch your innuendo there. He takes a sip of his glass of wine.
So what can you tell us?
Well, there's a lot of people named Leon. You got anything else to go on?
Mage, good shapes metal. Came in on a Dinaran ship.
What's his full name again?
Leon Catal.
Catal.
Oh, Catal. Ah, Interesting.
Did
Do you know anything about the Catals?
Can't say that I do personally. The rest of you?
They've got a vineyard up in the mountains. Nice little place, I've heard.
That makes
Well
sense.
known for their winemaking.
The
Good vintage.
here in Chrysalier?
Too rich for my meager income.
You mean that's not what we're drinking?
No.
I'm teasing.
Did you guys drink your?
Oh yeah, I'll take my shot. I assume I'm now poisoned and...
Yeah, I was about to say. Uh-oh.
I would have, had I the need to drink it all, which I don't.
I mean, I guess he could have poisoned my water, too.
Tell me that Theodore didn't build Koku with a little drink receptacle inside, and so then she can pee later on things.
I mean, I can...
As a robot.
I can pour water into my mouth, but it doesn't really like.
Oh no!
Just
kind of like falls on
an intelligence check.
Oh, okay.
Alchemist supplies, if you have that proficiency.
I thought you were about the same Constitution save.
Oh, I don't.
Is the vineyard here in Chrysalier?
Aye, it is. Out in the country.
Then hopefully we won't be here that long.
What's the vineyard called?
Chrysalier Vineyards. Or sorry,
Catal Vineyards.
Catal Vineyards.
Okay.
Not too clever with their naming there. I might let me check my records, see if anybody's mentioned him coming through town. Let me just step in the back here.
Mm-hmm.
He goes around, and hear shuffling of papers. For a few minutes. Trying to find these records here. Let me just dig a little deeper.
I'm gonna go see what he's up to.
I'm gonna pull out my scrying bird bath from the web.
Jack.
Yes.
As you stand up, give me a Constitution saving throw.
No!
Of course it is.
Immediately?
Double agent!
That seems rude.
You stood up too fast. You got lightheaded. Calm down.
Yeah. Always forget where my saves are on here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Con save plus 6.
Plus 6. 16.
Alright, you stumble a bit, but then you, catch your breath, and something is not right.
Cool. I take a shot from my flask. Even things out.
Do I see Jack stumble?
Yes, and after you see him stumble, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Everybody who drinks something.
You can't poison water.
Everybody. Constitution saves.
Hey, I mean, everybody living now, yes. Technically not alive.
I got a 16.
No, I rolled bad. I have such a good con save.
You have the water?
Yeah.
All right. Your
I only got a 10.
dexterity score is reduced by 2.
Oh, okay.
13.
And you had the wine?
No, I had what Jack had.
Oh, you had the okay. Then
The booze.
your constitution your constitution score is lowered by 1.
Okay.
It was only Il Fairy that had the wine.
And Il Fairy passed his saving throw, and so did Jack. Koku, the organics in the room are not looking good. Jack, as you stumble your way back to the doorway you saw Joe go into, you see a locked and reinforced door.
I'd say things got complicated.
That son of a bitch poisoned us.
Yep. I'd like to run to the door if
He's
in
been
the
compromised.
back room.
We should expect hostiles incoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course I'm on the opposite side of the room.
Fairy, open that bag up.
Yeah, one sec. I had to reset all my spells because I forgot to hit long rest.
Are we in initiative at this point?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll it.
Where is that button? There it is. Oh, I rolled well. Yay.
What?
You got me all caught up in there.
I also rolled well.
I should have known this guy was evil. He wears a bowler like a tosser.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I did actually.
Hey, he has advantage on initiative too? That's cheating.
Hey, my role in the system was the same as my role in real life.
The system works.
Right, I have to remember this isn't Baldur's
Mina,
Gate.
what is your initiative?
That's an excellent question. Fucking balls. 10.
Everyone else is like 18, 19, 20, 22, 22.
I have a +7.
Sure you do, sweetie.
I do. I just rolled balls.
All right. Well, Ilfari, you still feeling a little groggy.
Okay.
You're gonna have to make a check again, in 1 minute.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna pull out the web and open it up for Jack. I'll just hand it to Jack.
Okay.
And then 5, 10,
I will pull my gun out of the way.
30. Shoot. I don't have enough movement. I don't see him.
He went behind the door on the right.
Okay.
Or from Ilfari's perspective, looking east, it would be the door on the right.
Okay.
Or the door to the south.
Oh, gotcha. And you said it's like locked and reinforced?
Yeah.
Shoot, I just took my dash action to get here though. Yeah, my movement's only 30 feet. I'm going to go into wild shape or go into starry form.
Okay.
And I'll do starry form dragon for now.
Okay.
For Avalona, the air one.
Okay, yeah. All right. You hear from the other side of the door. Should have known this wasn't gonna work, especially with that walking tin can in there. But nothing else happens. Aloysia.
Let me think.
Actually, since I can't open the door, I'd probably stand back a little bit. I'll open it next turn, though.
Fly a little bit.
Okay, this is a range. This is not touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, but I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, yeah, that's my best bet. So, Chris, tell me if this is a fine path to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that seems logical.
Okay, and this is where the door.
Yeah, that's the door right there.
Knock.
Okay.
So this button. Choose an object that you can range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, or a set of manacles. Objects. The target is held shut by a mundane lock.
Your voice is cutting out a little bit. I know
You're breaking.
Oh, is it?
Bud.
I'm not sure. My mic's right here.
Now.
Now you're
Yeah,
fine.
you sound fine now. It was
Weird.
Yeah, maybe some noise suppression or something.
Got caught on your scarf.
It's all the way up here.
Euro trash.
Okay.
But yeah, it undoes a single lock of a thing that is being barred by a thing.
Okay.
And bonus action. I think that's my turn.
Okay. Next will be Koku.
Okay, well, let's go see if it's unlocked.
Are you doing this gracefully or not?
No.
Okay, so Koku kicks in the fucking door. You see Joe Hobner with one leg out a window, trying to escape through the bathroom. And as the door kicks in, he goes, "Fuck! Hi! Fancy seeing you here. Would you like another refreshment?"
Yeah, I'd like him to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that drink.
Ooh, pretty good drink. 9.
He is pulled towards me. Like, leg just like whips back in the window. And he takes some damage. He takes, oh, right, we leveled up. He takes 3d8 lightning damage.
Oh, please don't murder the man. I don't want to have to spend money.
I can heal.
We'll see what happens. Also, it's only 3d8. Calm down. It's only 8 damage. I rolled low.
Oh,
Okay.
Sounds good.
So I pull him to me, and when he lands near me, he gets zapped a little.
Okay. Sounds good. Jack?
Okay. So where are the doors into here? Are they just the ones over there, or at the front door here?
Yeah, there's a front door there, which was arcane locked.
Cool.
And
Arcane lock. The door
I'm
is
gonna hop
barred.
behind this table.
Mm-hmm.
Flip it over and get prepped for some guys to show up. So if some asshole shows up, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Didn't you
there
just
is
say
also
that
a
door is
door back
arcane
here.
locked?
That door is, but arcane lock can be undone, and there's also a door back here.
Also, they could go through the windows.
True.
Mina?
I want to walk up over by Aloysia. One down, one over, one. There we go. You know Delft sent us, right?
Don't know who that fuck that is, love.
Okay, fuck you. I want to shoot him in the leg, but I don't have a gun.
There is a wall between
Yeah,
where
there's
you
also a wall
are and where
between
he
you.
is.
Oh, yeah. He's on the other side. Never mind. I was just going to stand here.
If you went
I'm not...
north of Aloysia, you'd probably be able to see him.
Okay, yeah. Put me on the other side. There he is. I'm gonna try and shoot him in the leg with my hand crossbow that I totally brought to be compliant.
Oh, why didn't we just like put a thing over the gun to make it look like a hand crossbow?
Yeah,
I
Make it look
suggest-
like a dummy.
I made that suggestion. I said make them
did
look
you?
like sticks, but same thing.
Not
It's a
the
little
same
different.
thing.
I love the idea of just like a super elaborate, like you disguise the sound effect and you like disguise the look of it, like everything.
If you want to know why we didn't do that, it's because Zeodor's not here.
Yeah.
And also, Mina worked really fucking hard on those guns. She's proud of them. She doesn't want to cover them up with bullshit. She's not putting paper mache on her pretty guns. All right, I have no idea what my my attack bonus is for a crossbow.
Proficiency in Dex +2 for your
Archery.
archery.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm presuming it says +10 with your heavy crossbow. That's in your
Correct.
inventory.
Okay. So is it just the same?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sweet. Cool. Then it was a
Add
21 to
some heavy
hit.
crossbows to your inventory. 21.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Cool. What damage does that do?
Piercing.
No.
Oh,
Damage die.
hand
D6.
crossbow?
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so d6 +4.
7. Yeah, 7.
Thunk.
I was aiming for the leg. I'm not trying to kill this guy.
There's like no kickback. It's not even that exciting.
It's
Doesn't even
weird.
make a noise.
I don't like it.
It sounds like a rubber band.
Yeah.
It's actually a rubber band gun.
Yeah. I hate it.
With no smell.
Chris, did I ever tell you about the time me and Kyle Winter found a hand crossbow in the student council closet?
That sounds familiar.
We made a string for it out of the wire that Sam Wolf used to make sculptures. We shot
Oh.
pencils out of it in the art room.
Nice.
It was a
I-
fun evening.
I definitely made some crossbows out of newspaper rubber bands and Connect.
All right, Ilferi, you're up.
Okay. Is he holding any weapons?
Yeah, he's got some daggers.
Oh, okay. He was trying to climb out while holding daggers. That's your first mistake. Does he look like he's about to fight us, or is he
yeah.
still trying to get out?
I mean, he looks like he's gonna, at the very least, try to stab this robot in front of him.
Okay.
What he doesn't know is that's a bad plan.
I don't really have anything good except for Moonbeam.
Just fill that porcelain with natural lighting.
Actually, Moonbeam is fantastic here.
So Moon. Oh, I also wanted to change my form to Archer. So action, I'll drop a Moonbeam on him, and then bonus action, I will shoot him with that feature. Where the hell is it? Sorry, my stuff changed around since we just roll. Oh, there we go. Attack. Normal. Right off the 20. 19 to hit.
It's gonna use Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. So no hit.
Well, it hits. It halves the damage.
Oh, okay. Well, 8 damage. Cool. That's it. And then at the start of his turn, he'll make a Constitution saving throw. He will.
The beginning or end?
Starts their turn there.
Okay. So he's gonna
Or
start
enters it for the first time.
He's gonna start his turn.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
8.
Sounds like damage. 8 damage. Or 7 damage. Oh, hold on. It applied uncanny dodge to
It's the same net
moonbeam.
It did, but it's the same net effect. Because
True.
it didn't apply it to the other one. It would be 4 either way.
Yeah. Weird. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Also, if he's a shape changer, he's unshape changed.
Yeah, that was
Which could be relevant.
I thought about him doing that, and then I forgot, so... I don't think that you opening the doors and suddenly a different person with the same accent would have really thrown you off from him using disguise self.
I don't recommend running.
Don't think I have many other choices. He's gonna try to stab you first, though. As he lunges, his dagger sparks with electricity. $22 to hit.
Oh, that does hit. No, I can't actually use those reactions. It was telling me I could use reactions, but none of them were correct.
Okay. So 13 with all lightning damage. And then I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's a cold dagger.
That's a 24.
Okay. He kind of haha, gotcha! And then when you don't collapse on the ground, he looks a bit, what's the word? Like the wind
deflated.
Out of the sails. Yeah, deflated. And then starts to slowly back away. Uses his what do you call it? Disengage. Bonus action.
Oh, he's a bonus action disengage?
Yeah.
Wow.
And starts to try to jump through the window again. And gets he's halfway out. His legs are just kind of dangling out the window.
Those legs are going to take some fucking moon damage, bitch.
No, the legs are not going to take moon damage. The legs are out the window.
Oh.
The front's out the window, the legs are dangling back in.
Oh, I see. That makes more sense. I was wondering how only of his legs are dangling out.
And he goes out the window to the south on the south wall, so he's not in the moon beam.
That's okay. I move it before his turn comes up.
Yeah.
Laurie Strode.
Aloysia.
So he's now outside the building?
His head is.
Okay.
He's in the wall.
Yeah. He's climbing through a window. His head is outside of the window. His legs are inside the building.
Somebody just want to grab him? Use your mimic dress.
Oh, I was like, what? No, I understand.
That is not how Hubert works. Let's see. I mean, yeah, actually, I think my plan is.
I unfortunately can't take the moonbeam down, so
I'm gonna run out the front door.
Okay.
Oh, whoops!
It's arcane lock, though.
Oh yeah, by me. I'm immune to my own arcane lock. All 6 of us are.
Oh, that was the Private Sanctum spell?
No, Private Sanctum made this, the room we were in, unscryable. No one can teleport in or outside of it while it exists. Arcane Lock lets you pick people that are whitelisted.
Right, I gotcha.
So I can go through this door.
Oh dear.
You unlock the door.
Yeah, and my plan was to walk out the front door.
And you see
Ah!
several kobolds.
Neat!
Great.
Is one of them, like, dripping wet still?
Yes. We have been sent to assist you.
I close the door.
Wait.
I don't believe this.
I ready shooting an asshole. Can I shoot an asshole past Aloysia?
If you want to, as they're shouting, we've come to help you.
I was about to ask, can I insight check that?
Sure.
Do I believe them?
Jack, are you holding back or are you firing?
I'm holding back. I'm not going to shoot an asshole.
Okay.
A 17.
They seem sincere.
Oh. Maybe they're...
Tell them to get that man!
If you're here to help, get the man climbing out of the window.
Three of them salute and dash off this way.
And I'll use my last 5 feet of movement to move here. Do I...
Another one
Are
hands
we, like,
you...
on the street? Is this store, like, a little bit off the ways? Like, what are we
off
doing?
the ways. You might be a few bystanders at this point, though.
Okay.
One of them hands you a vial. This should help.
Okay.
This should help.
Do I believe him? Does it say antidote on the side?
It absolutely does.
Is it misspelled?
It's a little. It's maybe a.
I label all my poisons antidote.
Look. Oh, I'm really curious to see where this goes. You know what? Action, drink it.
Kobolds are here to help us.
You feel better.
Oh, so does my dexterity go back up? Or do I just not have to? You tell me.
You feel better, but you no longer feel the lingering effects. Sorry, your dexterity is still lowered, but
dexterity is still lowered. I don't have to make a check in a minute, presumably.
Yeah.
Cool. And it was I guess a bonus action to drink, or is it consuming a potion? Bonus action. Okay.
Awesome.
Then I'll dash over here.
Bloody hell! What are these things?
I thought you'd know. As I am there to confront this person.
Okay. Koku.
Yeah, I'm going to pull him back again.
Strength saving throw.
Yep. Bits of iron filing form back around his waist and tug him back towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lands right back in the same spot. And he takes 13 points of damage.
I yelled! He drops his daggers on the ground, and then like a few more that you didn't know were there. Jack?
I'm gonna let him take moonbeam damage first.
This seems like it's getting handled pretty well. I'm still gonna keep an eye out for anything that's, gonna be a threat coming in.
Mina?
Hey, do you guys have another one of whatever you gave her?
She drank it all.
Well, damn.
You didn't tell me this was more than one dose.
You didn't ask.
I will cast. I'll cast Lesser Restoration on Mina.
Thank you. I hope that's enough. It feels like it might be a greater.
It gets rid of poisoned.
Yeah, but restoring stuff, I don't know if that's enough.
Oh, that might just come back over time.
Oh.
This is not enough to do that.
Chris?
Yeah.
In Zeitgeist, do kobolds have the same connection to dragons as they do in some other settings, or not particularly?
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely minions of the dragon tyrants.
Okay.
Historically.
Historically. Okay.
Yeah.
For the record, my Cosmic Omen is wheel. I forgot to roll it again.
Of course you did. What are you doing? Anything on your turn, Larry?
If we're still in initiative and he seems to be under control, I was casting Lesser Restorations, thinking we were out of combat.
Well, I don't know. Oh yeah, you did say you're doing that. Are you guys taking his yield, or are you continuing?
I let him take some moonbeam damage first.
Want some ice cream?
I already ate ice cream.
But
we're gonna
otherwise,
take a break in a minute,
Sam, sit your ass down.
yeah, I'm done.
We're gonna take a break in a minute.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just gonna let him take moonbeam damage, but I won't do anything additional hostile.
Oh! I said yield! I said yield! Anyone else? Are you letting moonbeam fall off?
In a bit.
How?
No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna move.
Start
I'm gonna move
scooching into the corner, like trying to
I was
get
actually-
out of the circle of it.
I'm gonna move it here so that he doesn't feel like, so he doesn't run towards the window again.
All right. You guys apprehend him.
Mm-hmm.
And the kobolds eventually come inside.
Yeah. Come in with them. Dios. Jack, they're fine. I'm pretty sure.
They start just kind of like looking around at stuff, just like looking at papers and notes and things on the table, sniffing the bottles. They're just like kind of all over. And one of them comes up and says, "We can get you fixed up. We just gotta get out of here. People are gonna start asking questions."
Hey.
Who are you guys?
Are any of you Joe Hopner? Because I'm starting to get a feeling he's not.
We'll explain on the way. El Extraño is waiting.
Please tell me this particular kobold that's speaking has a cigar. Because I can't... I'm imagining a big fat cigar.
Sure.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
We're gonna go take our break, but
I'm putting Joe Hopner in the web, by the way.
You do recognize the name El Extraño.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I'll explain why after this. Go get some ice cream. Hi, everybody. Ice cream acquired.
I ate my ice cream.
I thought of a fun fact while we were on break.
Oh, yeah?
Fun fact, the character named Error in Zelda 2 is named that intentionally. He's part of a pair of characters, Era and Bagu in Japanese, whose names mean error, and bug, specifically referring to a computer bug. And for some reason, Error's name was correctly localized and Bagu's name was not. And if you liked that fun fact, you should
It means
go
you didn't watch our late night quiz show. Part of KrakenQuest 2023.
KrakenQuest.
I also thought KrakenQuest.
I was just gonna say you should track down the VOD and watch it. You have the
VOD is
internet.
still
You
up.
know how the internet works.
I managed to download the VODs, which took an entire day because I forgot
Nice.
to record them.
Wow, nice
So-
though.
See if I can get them up on the YouTube channels
Woo!
in a few weeks. Anyway,
Get to learn about films.
yeah.
My son has gifted me a single Nerds candy.
Oh,
Because you're a nerd.
Your son is
Listen to
right.
You,
You ain't
Listen to
wrong.
You look like.
All right.
Small and lumpy.
So the kobolds, they mention El Extraño, which, Aloysia would
Catherine, your
immediately
camera.
recognize.
Yeah, that I recognize the my perceived nationality of the name. Do I know who that actually belongs to?
So the El Extraño is like a title of basically the spy master.
Oh, okay.
And you've heard about the current El Extraño, but you've never interacted with him. But
Okay.
from what you've heard, he's a very strange kobold with some what do you call words are just escaping me today.
Yeah.
Some unusual qualities.
Okay. That's actually interesting because I was like, oh, a kobold is spying on us. That seems far flung. Well, I guess we're in a port, so not necessarily that weird. But cool. But that's cool.
So two of the kobolds pull out ropes and they just start like circling around Joe Hopner and like tying him from foot to shoulder.
Okay.
And then pick them up over their heads.
Wait, you don't need to do that. I open up my web. Toss
Can
him
he
in.
breathe in there?
Yep.
How
Holds him in-
long?
Holds him in stasis. He'll be just fine.
Okay. Well, still tie him up in there. We don't need him touching our stuff.
Oh, he won't be able to. It's a spider's web. He's
Okay.
gonna be wrapped up in it.
Double checking. Concentration. Not concentration. Great. Then let's make Koku and Ilferi invisible, and I'm gonna just. We're a very conspicuous group.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I can. Who wants to be invisible? We get the hell out of here.
I don't.
Jack, you're last on the list.
Cool. Let's go.
I'll just wild shape if I need to go unseen.
I like that one better. Mina, Koku, yes.
Yes.
Cool.
I
Now
need
we're-
Mina. Oh, sorry. I need Ilferi and Jack to give me Constitution saving throws.
We were out of combat.
18.
I cast Lesser Restoration on Mina and then myself. Out of
Okay.
combat.
Jack, you feel fine.
Yep.
Okay. Then Koku and Mina and you invisible spells turn it off, and for some reason shooting people turns it off.
Hey, Aloysia, can I have my guns if I'm invisible?
I'm pretty
They're
sure
in the-
I'm immune to
they're in the-
alcohol-based poison.
Yeah. Pull them out. Hand them
Okay.
over to you. They just disappear off my palm. And then I'll use disguise self.
I'll cast Pest Without Trace. That'll get our whole party. And then we throw Joe Hopner into the web.
I'll turn into a human. Short blonde hair.
So you guys step outside. The kobolds all jump in the back of a wagon
Mm-hmm.
and gesture for you to jump in as well.
Love it.
I jump in.
Oh, yeah, riding down the street in a clown
Yeah.
car full of kobolds? Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
How long have
Half orc driver at the front whips the horses into gear as the last of you hops in. Clatter down the street for a few minutes before stopping in front of a temple of something.
Oh, good. Can I get this lead kobold's name, Chris? The one that we decided had a cigar.
Scrumpho.
Love it. Is that with a K?
There is a K in it.
Yeah, but not where you'd think.
Could he be described as a scrimblow?
No.
Or Scrungus.
And upon arriving in the temple, there's a priest who comes forward. Does anyone require any healing?
Yes, please.
Probably.
He waves his hands about a few times.
Yeah.
And you guys are healed to full.
Does that fix my, I didn't get hit for anything, I just need my con fix.
Oh, yeah, he's able to fix that as well.
Sweet, okay.
Yeah, Coco was the only one. It was the only one who took any hit point damage.
Oh, okay.
He attempted to stab exactly once. He succeeded. He succeeded in stabbing me, so good on him. Small claps.
Hey, what kind of temple is this?
Are you asking the priest?
Yeah.
Where are we? And
Bit
who are
of
you?
a undercover job. I'm an ex-priest of the clergy. I work for El Extraño now.
I like all of those words so much.
I think he's waiting in the back.
Who?
Extraño.
Thank you. And I'll start heading to the back, looking for a eccentric kobold from the sounds of it.
Eccentric. Yes. So you.
Oh no, I hope this isn't the kobold I pushed in the water.
No. Remember that one of the ones that was outside the front door, Chris said was still wet.
Okay.
That doesn't prove he's not.
He could have just gotten out of the bath.
Oh, that is such good art. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh my god, yeah.
Uh,
You know, I was gonna.
Oh, that's how you spell it.
Oh, I made it one word.
I was gonna
did
ask
as well.
if kobolds function on the same axis of dignified to rat and baby to bastard that cats do.
Yeah,
And I think they do.
I do.
As you head into the back room of the temple, you see a kobold sitting tiny and cross-legged atop a stack of massive books taller than he is. He has one book, a small book, open on his lap, and he smokes a long dragon motif pipe in his other hand. As he looks up from his reading, he looks to each of you in turn. Jack, Mila, Aloysia, Elferi, Coco. Yes, I know all your names, but this is not impressive because I did not even need my loyal eyes for that. I work for the Bruce, yes? And he told me your names while we ate dinosaur eggs in his castle. I became interested in this conspiracy that has caused so much trouble. I know if I were them, I would kill your spies, yes? Also, I know where your spies were. Do not be impressed even yet. It is not hard to guess that a former constable would still spy for his country. My eyes watched his home, and sadly they could not save him from his assassin. But then they watched the assassin, and now we have saved you, yes. This is all yeoman's work, not in person. Leon Kotal was spotted on the 28th of spring in the Cathedral of Triangenes at Enzo Mons. I know what you are thinking, yes, but do not be impressed that I know you are looking for him.
I will do anything for this man.
His former associate, the no-name Arkog, cursed the man's name repeatedly while he fitted me for my own mechanical battlesuit. It was natural you would seek the Steel Shaper at some point. We will work together. By this, you may now be impressed. My eyes will follow you, look for threats and targets around you, and share what they see. If you don't think you should meet my eyes, they will send couriers to share what they see. Also, so that you don't get upset and kill them. You should read this book, yes, so you respect the value of little people. He hands over the book titled The Codex of the Little People.
I'll take it.
As you catch it, he vanishes in a puff of smoke. When it clears, he's gone, along with the stack of books that he was using as a stool.
I do not think I've ever seen such a weird person get my respect so quickly.
Yeah, honestly, can we forget the rest of this campaign and just follow whatever he's doing?
Yeah, I quit.
Better.
I don't need to be a constable anymore. Whatever his deal is, I'm in.
I want to be one of these little people.
Oh yeah, I can roll up a Kobald. No problem.
Same.
Chris, we stopped playing these characters and we want to roll up the eyes of El Extraño.
Perfect.
Can
So
that
we're now
be our
gonna
C
play-
team?
We're now gonna play characters escorting our characters.
Yeah. You can roleplay us, right? Give us your best El Fairy.
Yar!
Wow.
Pretty good. Yeah,
Guys, stars!
Got it. It's got it in one.
Yeah.
Get this man an Emmy.
I forgot to make this magic item.
Oh, I thought you were about to say now I gotta make a bunch of kobolds.
This is...
Wait, is the book magical?
Yeah.
Also,
Sweet.
we're the ones making kobolds and not have to get to.
Two.
No, the idea here being for this search.
These are our orphans.
Yes, these are your orphans. For
That's all I thought. The moment these kobolds came in and started helping us, I'm like, I was about to say, Aloysius is having flashbacks to something about a dossier and a bunch of orphans.
I mean, honestly, Koku is now just looking at these kobolds and is thinking about upgrades.
Codex of the Little
people.
Little people.
It does nothing. Magic item is a magic item.
Oh, did this? Oh, I didn't save the description. There.
Ah,
Illuminations of children, pixies, and other small people adorn the pages of information on critical but oft overlooked minutiae on topics, dozens of topics: art, food, games, music, fringe political theories, obscure science, and the like. Once attuned, these pages can reveal to you the arcane formula of wizard spells.
this requires attunement? Oh, okay.
While attuned to this tome, you can reference it to gain advantage on intelligence arcana checks. In addition, the first round of combat, you're unnoticed by enemies. You can make a dexterity stealth check to hide. This generally doesn't affect anyone who knows your name or pseudonym, or anyone whom you've spoken to or had social interaction with.
Wild.
I
Very
stab
cool.
Aloysia for the book.
I was I was gonna give it. I was like, this actually seems. I'm like looking at this. I'm looking at the very easy readability of the text, the illuminated illustrations, and I think this would go very well to Mina. It lays out Arcana.
Excuse
No,
me?
it lays out Arcana in very easy to understand ways, and you said you were having trouble with it.
That's not what she said. She knows the theory very well. She can't physically do the magic.
Wow.
Whereas Ilferi can do the magic, but doesn't understand the theory at all.
Aloysia and I were doing so well.
And I can somehow do both despite being incredibly lazy.
Also, all my attunement slots are full.
I might have one.
I think I have 2.
Yeah, it might honestly be better for Ilferi to have it, but Mina just likes to read.
I don't think so. Advantage on Arcana is
I mean, the stealth thing is pretty.
Sure,
awesome.
that's true. I mean, I am proficient in Arcana, so having advantage would not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you actually have good stealth to hide.
I do.
Yeah, that again.
And at the moment, you're the only rogue in the party.
At the moment. The other one will have to stab me for it.
He can make his own magic items too.
Did all the other kobolds disappear in the cloud of smoke?
No.
Or are they still around?
They're still around.
I'm gonna find the one that seems to be a little bit damp still.
Okay. Yeah, he's there.
You should have told me what was going on. I'm sorry about before.
Not my place.
Okay. Well, you pulled off drunk pretty well, so
Thank you.
figured maybe you needed to sober up.
Thank you. I've been practicing it for years. Drinks from flask.
Once I saw where you were going, I ran to get the rest of the men here. We,
Officers,
as you heard, knew about this imposter, who we can now deal with properly.
yeah.
Oh, right. Let me pull him out.
Thank God if he's dead.
Let me just whip this out. Entire human being.
Oh God! What the fuck was that?
A web.
Good,
Why
you're
am
not
I
dead.
sticky?
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything fun.
No, so it keeps them alive for 30 days, and then at the end of the 30 days, it's just like, I don't want this anymore, and spits you out 1d6 miles away.
Oh,
Under a
wait,
random
but you
place.
get a whole 30 days?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
they're in stasis. Like no food, water, anything necessary.
That's
Deal- that's
wild.
right.
How many people can it hold?
10, technically.
Fuck!
It's all well and good. Love your little spider ball, but what the fuck is going on?
Well, why don't you tell us?
Does he have a ring?
Hard to tell. He's all tied up.
No, that's a good point.
We uncover his hands.
He does have a few rings, or maybe like some jeweled rings, but none of them have any inscriptions.
Okay.
All right, who do you work for?
Himself.
And
Better question then. Who hired you? Who took the commission?
Didn't know any names. Someone just paid me a lot of money to kill a guy and take his place. Was going pretty swimmingly till now.
did they hired you to also kill us?
Supposed to kill anyone who comes in saying they're affiliated with Flint.
If that's the case, you should have picked a faster acting poison.
Also,
Yeah,
like,
nobody told me there'd be frickin' metal men coming in.
also define if like affiliated or working for Flint. I mean, it's a city, not like a nation.
I knew that the person I'd killed was something to do with the RHC. You guys seem to be hinting at it, so I'm not not too hard to put 2 and 2 together. So what, are you gonna kill me or what?
Oh,
Well-
that depends.
It depends. What
I
can
think
you
we'll
tell
have to
us?
think about it. Put him back in the web.
Scrumpo, what can you... Did this guy do much did you... Any of your eyes get a look at who hired him?
We were not present exactly when he was hired. We only drew notice of him when he went to kill
Joe.
Joe Hopner.
Any frequent visitors to it while he was impersonating Joe?
One was frequent. A few others that showed up and never came out. Otherwise, he seemed to be running the business as usual.
Extraño mentioned that Leon had taken refuge in a temple.
Aye. Could be a good place to start. We know he arrived at
Yep.
the docks. We could try asking around there. Really up to you where you want to lead us. Might take
We're
a few
following-
days, but we're at your service.
We're following Leon's trail, and that's where we need to go next.
Yeah, okay. That. I mean, it's really just there's the one big F off cathedral, right, Chris?
That was the cathedral he mentioned.
Okay.
The Cathedral of Triangunis at Enzo Mons. That's
I
the one that's up on the
will-
mountain near the volcano.
I'm going to give Scrumpo one of my earrings of message. So basically, it lets you do the message cantrip, so that like if they're gonna be orbiting us,
Yeah.
it gives him the ability to silently communicate with me, the person who has the other earring.
Seems like a good plan.
Also might let us call for help if things go to shit. I'm guessing we're not allowed to know where Extraño is now if we need to seek their aid, or you're in between.
That's right, we'll be relaying any messages.
Okay. Tell him
So
thank you.
basically
It was very
from-
nice to meet him, please.
From this point, it's gonna be kind of like an extended skill challenge.
Okay.
With charisma persuasion being the main,
Oh no.
driving.
What about
skill.
investigation, Chris? Chris?
So
What about investigation?
perhaps this is representing
Yeah.
Hitting the pavement
Mhm.
/ convincing or working with the kobolds
Yeah.
to hit the pavement in the right places.
Okay.
So other skills are definitely valid. Each check is going to represent a day following up on a lead.
Okay.
And you can have one person perform the check for all of you, or you could split it up if you want. I'm also going to be doing modified help action.
Okay.
You can either take the help action to gain advantage as normal. I'm also going to do a kind of a 4E help action as an option as well. Which is a DC 15 to give somebody a +2 to the check. But if you fail that DC, then there's a -1 on the check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be useful if someone else is already using the help to give advantage.
Right.
Could potentially be useful.
Okay.
I mean, as far as having one person do the checks, hi, I have a +7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Koku, very convincing. People tend to listen to her for some odd reason.
Yeah.
So if you want to give me a indication of where you want to start, and depending on the circumstances, there might be other bonuses, or like I said, if there's another check that makes sense to what you're doing.
So, what would our first lead that we'd be trying to go after be?
I mean, it sounds like our first lead is that we're going to the cathedral.
Yeah.
But I don't know like what the cathedral looks like or what the structure is, so I'm not sure like what we're going to do once we get there. Because I'm not sure like what our options are.
Then, Chris, would I maybe be able to make a religion check to kind of be the first, like, who do we need? Where would we want to start? Where would we want to start with that lead?
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Does anyone think they'd be able to help out with that, or is that probably just a me?
Well,
check.
These checks are supposed to represent what we're doing over the course of an entire day, right? So this would just be like a small amount of research being done before we got to the temple.
Well,
Right?
this is just checking to see if Aloysia happens to know something useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it could
So this is
benefit
the-
our future check, but this
Right,
is not the check for the day.
Yeah, the check for the day will be trying
Okay.
to get the information from the people of the church.
Understood. Then I will do that. Do a religion check to know where to figure out where to start with guidance.
Okay.
Wow, I rolled crap.
I will give you wheel. What's that?
So I re-roll.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Add 1.
12, Chris.
Oops.
There may be ways to if you're gonna go in and just like burst in the doors and demand something from a priest at the cathedral, it's probably not gonna get you very far.
Yeah.
But there are certain either rituals you could do or something that could appease the clergy that you meet there, but you're not sure what those might be.
What about a fat wad of gold in the donations bin?
I mean, I was mostly just saying, like, I literally don't know how this cathedral is laid out. I don't know, like, if I walk in the front door, am I going to be in sanctuary space or am I going to be in an office? You know what I mean?
This is a very public cathedral. From the primer you got on the city, it mentioned this cathedral by name as one where people go to get rid of relics that they believe to be cursed by throwing them into the volcano.
Sure. But
So there's definitely like a pilgrimage, like probably like a pilgrimage line, or there's some aspect of a public face to this cathedral.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I've actually got to wrap this stream up a little early tonight. Are we going to hit a better stopping point soon, or would now probably be the right time to wrap it up?
Now could be a good time. It's just going to be a couple of checks until we get a little further down the road. So
Yeah, so probably a good time to do that before we really get into the midst of the challenge.
right.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just gotta go for something.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. I'm guessing it's probably the last night of the year. Unless
I'm
the
good for
15th
next
works
week.
for anyone. I'm going to be out of town next
Probably.
week.
Okay.
I'm good till Christmas.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
We're in
when-
town for the 15th and
Yeah,
16th.
we're actually busy next Friday too, so that works.
I believe I can do the 15th and the 22nd. I believe.
I
I'll
could do
be
all
out
three.
for a second, but I will. Okay, so we might be able to play in 2 weeks. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it.
Keep an eye on that.
Oh, did someone not? Oh, sorry. I thought everyone was able to do the 15th.
That is 2 weeks from now.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Did I misspeak? Yeah,
No,
2 weeks.
the
from now is
15th is 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
He said we will be playing then.
Oh, sorry. I must have misheard. I thought you said the. All right. I misheard. It's fine.
All right. We'll be back then. It sounds like then. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you had fun tonight. Be sure to follow us and whatnot.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.